All right,
Welcome
take
back to the
two.
Be Like Podcast. It's your boy Coach Juice and my dog.
Mr. Self Care, aka J Jones, you know what I'm talking
There we go. There we go.
about.
And we have a special guest today, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Hey, it's Shanice Davis, but y'all can call me Niecy.
Hey, hey,
Hey, hey, hey.
Get
hey,
that.
yeah.
Big niece in the building. What's good?
Man, we appreciate you coming and turning us up, man. And as everybody knows, we now transitioning into helping out with athletic mindset cultivation, apprenticeship for career ascension, and also helping out with leadership cultivation. We're trying to be able to be a light in that way because I believe Jay Jones believes and Shanice believes as well. That's why she with us that the things we've learned through athletics has definitely taken our lives to the next level for sure, for sure. Can't doubt about that. You know what I'm saying? So man, let's get this thing rocking, Jay Jones.
Man, so we're doing basketball today because we got a hooper, you know.
Yes, sir.
got
A real hooper,
a
two-time
big,
champion
we got
hooper.
we got a big stepper, a
Hey,
lemon pepper, big stepper.
hey, lemon pepper, big stepper. And real quick, Shanice, tell everybody where you played at, like the career, athletic career up until when you kind of got done and everything. So we got some background.
Do you want me to start from like
You,
a kid or
you can
like
start from the sandbox. Start from the sandbox till you get to, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah. So let's start from back in the day on post. When I first started playing, they had like an on post team because my dad was military, and that's like with boys and girls like both could play. And we did that at it ain't Comanche, but Bronco Youth Center.
Yep, out there,
Shout out
Fort
to
Hood, Texas.
Bronco.
Fort Hood, Texas. Yeah,
Okay, Fort Hood. Shout out to Bronco.
yeah.
And then from Bronco, we went to KPR. And that's when also like I started to do like a little bit of AAU. And that was with the Lady Diamonds. But before that, we had the Lady Road Dogs with the Road Dogs.
Yeah, yeah.
That was super lit. Like everybody was on a team. Like everybody you could think of that was on the boys and girls team, like went to like play basketball in college. That's how dope we were. And then after that, we did the Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah,
We
had to.
put them up there too. You know, I
Had
just
to.
got scared everybody up. The boys and the girls. We was like, dang, all right,
Yeah,
might be good at this.
yeah.
So then from there, you know, Liberty Hill,
Mm,
champs. Stop playing with it.
yeah,
KPR, we were champs. Stop
yeah,
playing with it. Went to Heights, you know, Heights, we were champs.
yeah.
We didn't go too far in the district, but we still did really good. Like it was a really good team. And you know, we had a really good set of girls. Shout out to everybody on that team because all of them doing great in their life.
They are.
Huge big shout out to my sis Jeter, RIP sis. I love you. That's why I'm doing this for you. And
Amen.
yeah, so that was at Heights. And then after that, I didn't get a Division I scholarship right away, which I was pretty bummed about. I don't know why, because I thought I was pretty nice, but I think it's because I was too girly, which I understand the perception, you know, nowadays, like it might be a little different, but when I was hooping, if you're a girly girl, they really think you suck for some reason. So I used to love doing that. Like I paint my nails pink and everything. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get the full girl, and then when I get on the court, you're gonna get Kobe. So
let's go.
You can go ahead and watch and be amazed, and I'm just gonna just keep doing my thing. Like literally. So then, you know, I did go to McLennan Community College, a JUCO in Waco, Texas, which was super lit. We like literally shocked everyone. They probably thought we weren't gonna be good. And we went to the the regional championship game. We did lose, but we lost our 4 points. But the fact that we got that far that nobody thought we was gonna get though, so that's almost a champ to me in my head. So I'm gonna count that as still champ. And then, not to mention, we all scored a double like that. It was
Y'all
just
getting off. Y'all were getting off.
We were so cold. Like it was kind of like you had to watch us play. Like literally every team I played on was like one of those teams. Like you had to watch play. And then after that, New Mexico State called me and they was like, "Oh, we see you doing your thing. We want to hook you up." I was all like, is it a scholarship? It was like, of course. All right, bet.
Yeah, say less.
So I went out there. I like looked at it. It was cool because, you know, Brianna Freeman, she was already there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was all like, all right, bet. I know, like, she goes to the school. I played basketball with her at Heights where we won. So I was like, this might be a good fit for me. And then, yeah, I ended up going there. And then, yeah, we like won championship. And it's Division I, finally. I ain't quit.
Mm-hmm.
I went JUCO, did my thug dizzle. Then I went Division I and showed out. I said, all right, God, it's my time to shine. So, yeah, we won a championship back-to-back the first 2 years, which those were their first 2 championships in a long time. Like, we kind of started, like, history there. Because after that, they started to win back-to-back. Like,
they did.
I think they won, like, 6 in a row after that. But we started that.
Yeah.
So I was pretty proud about that. And we went to the NC2A tournament twice. So we was on TV too, also twice, which is pretty amazing in like a women's basketball type of perspective. Like a lot of females don't get that far. And I always wanted to get that far. So that was just something that I was just always grateful for. So shout out to God for taking me through it, because that definitely, you know, helped me into my adult life.
Facts. And I want to go ahead and piggyback off what you were saying, Shanice, because your story is dope, especially because I have a special connection to it going JUCO as well. I didn't go D1 after I went JUCO, but I know that grind though. You know what I'm saying? Like when you in the dorms, you going to the caf and the budget crazy low, and you know what I'm saying? It's
that cafe card though. We went to the ABC, as Ravon like to call it. We went to the ABC and ate good.
Man, you just living life. Like you like, man, look, I'm grinding. Like the classes ain't really too hard, but it's like you gotta be patient though. Cause a lot of people in JUCO, they go there. Yeah, they go there and they don't see the big picture. So they end up going JUCO and going back home. So you know, that's a different type of hustle. But you know, I played football. Everybody know we kind of talked about this last time. I'm gonna give a brief overview. You know, I played D1 football at Montana State University. And I also was a track athlete. But my most experience came from football. And then Jay Jones, you can tell everybody, you know what I'm saying, what you did as well as a refresher, and then we're gonna get into it.
Played Division II football. No, I'm just playing. I
forgot I went D3. I forgot about my whole D3 experience. She was over here D1 flexing. I had to talk about
look. Hey, get on the mic. I went Division II. I went Division II. You know, I had an offer,
sir.
I had an offer to Montana State, but Kerry more brave than I was. I didn't take that. I said I'm staying in Texas. So, but yeah, I played football. I did little stuff in track, no running. I did the throwing stuff. So, but all my experiences with football, all my love is for football. So, yeah, brief summary. So, all right, back to what I was saying. We going to the hoop. We doing hooping today. We hoopers today.
Let's get it.
So it's a tip off.
Let's get it.
It's so funny when football guys try to play basketball. That cracks me.
Why does everybody have that misconception though? Like
I know, like I can.
It's not a misconception. I've seen it. Like I see Mexico, the football boys will be in our practice gym, which like why y'all messing up our gym? Y'all know y'all not in here really going hard.
They're broke, no shots, just rent fouling.
It's like I don't know if they're too strong, but everything just seems like overly aggressive. Like from the screen to the shot to the dribbling to the passing, like everything is just like, I got the ball, I'm passing, doing it.
Yo, I heard it explained like this: basketball players can play football, but football players can't play basketball, which I think it's pretty true, just because I think you got a lot more movements that you got to do in basketball. Football is like, depending on your position, you don't have to really do too much other than your specific skill set. So, Shanice, you gotta relax though. You got what you mean? You don't agree?
We're gonna get into the topics.
Get into the topic.
We're gonna tip it off. We're doing a tip off. You know, we're doing basketball, so. This is kind of going into the Simone Biles thing with me. I talked to Kerry about it earlier. I sound like Stephen A. Smith right now. But like, have we done more damage to ourselves by disregarding our mental health in sports, you know, athletes? And I was telling Kerry earlier that like Super Bowl, no matter what, no matter any game, every game was like the Super Bowl to me. So like, I know it's the Olympics, you know, her team still got the silver medal, but she said, you know, her mental health was the reason she sat out, which I respect. I'm happy athletes are looking out for their mental health right now. But when I was playing, it's like that wasn't even an option. So I was saying, like, were we wrong by how we were taught? You know, like when we were playing this, if it ain't broken, go out there and play. Like, if you slightly, you know, messed up, hey, can you play? That's the next question the coach will ask. Can you play?
Yeah.
So
like, are you able to go?
Yeah.
So with me, you know, I have Mamba mentality tatted like on me. So it's like, I'm like you, like if I can still go, I'm gonna go. Which, you know, I guess nowadays it's a little softer. It's something different about this age group and the new generation, I guess, because we were taught like to be really tough. Like even when it came to basketball, we used to be able to hand check and get up in people grill and stuff. Like in Division I, they changed the rules so much where it was all like, basically let them shoot. You blow on them, it's foul. Yeah. So it's like so much has changed back in the day to now. It's like now I guess mental health is very, very important. Back then, like I think we just toughed it out. Cause I mean, like you said, if it ain't broke, if you can still go, you gonna go. Like my dad used to tell me, don't fake it. Like if you hurt, stay down. If you can go, get up. So I'd be the first one to get up and I'll limp, but I'm up. Like, no, don't take me out. So it's like nowadays people get hurt and they be like, take me out. I need a water break. Like, no, I'm a super 50.
These kids tapping their own head. Yeah, they tapping their own head.
Yeah. So it's, I don't know. It's like it's a hit and miss. Like, I guess nowadays, yes. Back in the day, not so much. I think it made us tougher, actually. It made us like mentally prepared for the real world, because the real world's going to like not treat you and baby you. Like it's going to be tough. You're going to have to learn to get through the tough situation. So it's a touchy situation, because now it's like for Black people, they want us to go to therapy and, you know, make sure we get the proper need, which, you know, by all means, I'm happy that girl did that. Like, good for her. It takes a lot of balls to step up and say that. Like, good for her.
See, I'm with y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember being on the field, you know, and my knee, I remember I tore my ACL in the game, and I tore it partially, but I went to, at halftime, I went into the area where the trainers is at, and I was like, you know, they was checking everybody else, and somebody else tore their ACL before, because he was on the thing. He was like, my knee. They checked it. They're like, oh yeah, it's torn. And they're like, Sloan, what's wrong with you? And I was like, nothing. And I walked out. And then, because I was like, I'm about to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to play.
I'm finished.
Yeah, I'm finna sit down for I was like, nah, because Jay Jones, if I go out, who going in? Like, who you finna put in here?
We talked about that early.
Like, I feel like I'm the best option. I feel like I'm the best option. That's my mindset. But then I'm gonna give y'all the other side of this sword now. And I think you got Simone Biles, right? And you got Sha'Carri Richardson. Now, Sha'Carri Richardson ain't gonna compete in Tokyo. She ain't gonna compete because she was smoking some weed. Now, ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little weed. I don't have nothing against people smoking weed.
Ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little weed.
Ain't nothing wrong with smoking a little weed. But what I'm bringing her up for is because she said her reason for smoking at the time she did was because of what happened with her mom passing, right? Her biological mom passed. She was going through stressful time. And just all of it became so much for her that she was trying to release. Now, would it have been more honorable if Sha'Carri Richardson would have said, I'm not going to compete in Tokyo because of my mental stress, instead of trying to fight through it, smoking, and then getting caught? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like people was bashing her for it, but at the same time, because she's Sha'Carri Richardson, like, we still showing love to her because we trying to support the young sisters. But it's like,
I feel like she did good, just like telling like her truth. I think nowadays we're more blunt, so we're just gonna tell it like it is. Yeah. Like, my mom died and I heard from a stranger, so I decided to smoke. Like, that's just how we are. We're gonna tell like it is. We're not gonna sugarcoat it.
But we got the same result.
Not ready for that.
We got the same result though. Simone Biles ain't competing. She ain't compete. So we got the same result from both of them.
Simone is like voluntary,
while hers was involuntary.
Yeah, like she probably wants to compete, but she can't because the test. Like, Simone doesn't want to compete because her mental, like.
But she ain't competing because she failed because of her mental. She smoked because of her mental. is what she said. So it's the same issue, but
Right.
different ways of going about it. And I just feel like that's where we at now. It's like we back in the gap. Our generation, I feel like because Shanice, you around my you like a year younger than us. And like our generation, we're not the generation where it's like the super social media, like the super like express yourself, like you know what I mean? It's okay to cry in front of everybody. It's you know what I'm saying? We're not that generation. So it's like our generation of athletes, we was going through it and like, bro, go through it. Like, sis, you better go through this. Like, let's go. Like, we, you know what I mean? Like,
you know how I think, you know, back in the day, us, like, I think we probably, you know, it would have been definitely something tough. Like, nobody gonna tell nobody not to smoke. Just, you know, back in the day, we probably, you know, I'm gonna say we tougher, but I just felt like we probably would have went about it a different way, just knowing like what we got to lose. Like, I know when I play basketball and they say that drug test coming, we not smoking.
Yeah.
We are not. Like, I don't care. You better get a hookah.
But there were still players that were still smoking though. Let's be real about it. Let's keep it a buck. There was players that never stopped doing no drinking, no smoking.
The thing is though, if you know you're going to have a test that could jeopardize something, you would make sure not to get caught. So
I don't know. I'm gonna disagree because I feel like I've seen a lot of cold players that couldn't put the weed down, like they say. Like there's a lot of Tyreek Hill, top of the game in the NFL, couldn't put the weed down and had to go to counseling. There's multiple players. We can think of
I had a girl on my basketball team that couldn't, and they had to take her scholarship. I was all like,
it's all up here. It's all up here. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And instead of them saying like, you know, I have a problem in the open, they concealed it and smoked their feelings away. And that's our generation. Huh?
Like a mental health problem in a way.
Yeah, like I mean, if you can't let something go, you have a substance abuse problem. Like Jay Jones, you know that takes a whole treatment plan. Like we got whole centers for that.
Yeah. So I write them every day. Like
it's like I just feel like it just depends on what side of the house you look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate seeing that because I mean she was holding a torch for America. Like she was like our poster child.
Man, it was like, hey,
let's go. Like, yeah.
Everybody touching her.
We got that silver. I mean, I don't know if everybody
we America, bro. We ain't trying to get no silver.
If you ain't first, you last. Ricky Bobby, stop playing.
But
Ricky Bobby, stop playing with it.
I think, like you said, us being tough helped us, but like you saying, Carrie, at some points it did hurt us because we didn't know how. I still sometimes don't know how to express myself because, like, when I was playing football, if something hurt, like you said, hey, I'm good. If I'm seeing double for a couple seconds, I'm shaking because, like you said, the person behind me ain't better than me at 85%. So I'm not losing this game.
No.
So. Like that's really how it looks. So and that can be a messed up mentality in life. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you got to pass the torch. Sometimes you have to. So.
You just gotta know when. I must leave at this, and then we can transition. But you just gotta know, like, when enough is enough. Like I think the reason why I applaud her is because she knew when enough was enough, and she ain't let it get to the point where the media like tore her down. You know what I'm saying? Like. Mm-hmm. So many of my favorite athletes got like tore down, like just Adrian Peterson was whooping his own kid. Like that was my favorite running back. He was whooping his own kid, and it was like making him seem like a monster. But it's like he a normal person. Like he, like you don't know what going on. What like these athletes are humans. You know what I'm saying? Like they humans. So we always, but I don't know, man.
Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman, boy. Did you see that, Shanice?
No,
Sherman? You know who Richard Sherman is?
Football player.
Nah, he was.
I actually probably do know by face. That name now sounds familiar. Now I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, he was. I guess he had something going on with his girlfriend, and he's at his what is it? Oh no, it's his wife.
Yeah, father-in-law. He's at his father-in-law.
Oh, I do know. He played for the Seahawks or one of them teams.
Yeah, at one point. Yeah,
the dreads. The one with the dreads. He was really good. Man. Yeah. You know, I really wanted to know what happened there because he was beating at that door really hard. Like, it had to be something that really ticked him off. Cause.
But if he would have opened up to the public and told him that he was having an issue, then maybe it wouldn't have looked so bad. because all I seen on my ticker was he's in jail for domestic violence issue. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that ain't his character.
On a Black man, though, I really have to sit there and think, like, what happened here?
Yeah.
Like, why did it get to that point? Because Black men are gentle. Like, you really got to get them to that point. So, like I said, I really would love to know the whole story. But, they're going to take the blame because that's what Black men do. They're going to be like, it's my fault. I'm going to get the help I need, which he do need help. Like, that's crazy. You look psycho, dude. Get some help. At least he admitted.
All right. We're on the second topic. Now we throwing down. We CP3 in it. Dang. That hurt my heart. I was going for CP3.
Me too. I really wanted him to get that.
Need that ring, CP3. But we throwing down. So
do it.
The value of assist for you versus hogging the ball. So the value of giving the game out instead of hogging all the game. Shanice, I feel like you can give us this is a good topic for you because you have a lot of game to give.
Yeah.
So like if you hogged everything you knew, how would that benefit you? Not really. I mean, I guess it really wouldn't.
I was like, hogging doesn't really necessarily benefit no one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll get stuff done, but you won't get it done fast. Like, it'll take longer.
But throwing them dimes though, like, because that's what you're doing right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, in real life and on the court, I'm about assisting other people and helping other people get to their goal and dream. Like, I learned from basketball, like, sharing the ball and giving them, like, what they want. If you a shooter and you want to shoot, if I can get you open and let you shoot and let you start making it, you're going to start feeling really good. And I'm going to start feeling really confident to, like, count on you. So I know I can pass you the ball for the post. Same thing. If I see you in a position, like, okay, you're going to start building your confidence. Next thing you know, you're going to have a whole powerhouse and a power team. And that's literally what I did for basketball. How I was able to, like, make a winning program wherever I went. And wherever it slacked, I picked up on that. Like, I'm going to make sure that I carry that load or help them in any way possible to make their job easier because I'm mentally prepared and I mentally know what I want. So I'm ready for it all where maybe you're not ready yet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move you into it, and then you'll know when you're ready. Like, championship games last second. Like, I remember me and Freeman literally at New Mexico. Last second, we played all the years together. Overtime game. I passed her the rock. Layup, we win. Like, overtime, we built that confidence. Me passing her the ball so many times. Like, this is easy. Like, we've been here before so many times where I can count on you. She can count on me. And that's, like, where I want to be in real life and in trading. Like, I have people that I help them and assist them on getting to the bag. Like, they can count on me when they call me to help them get through any questions, anything that they don't understand. And I should be able to count on them if I need help on something too. It's a partnership. Like, it goes both ways. And that's in life, in sports, and anything. Like, everything is really a partnership. So you need people, and you have to make sure you're assisting them in any way possible to get them what they want. So eventually you're going to get what you want. Like, who don't want to come out there and play? If you pass me the ball, like, you passing me the rock, put me in, coach. Like, like, you don't want that.
No, that's 100. That's 100. I agree with that 100%. Because I know you play point guard, so you really had that whole mindset going early. And like for me,
my dad did that for me.
Yeah, he got you going. So you had the collective mindset. You saw the big picture. And like I always kind of, as an athlete, like I didn't really at first, because I used to be a competitor. Like I used to always want to compete against everybody, compete. But then when I got on great teams, like when I started actually winning games, when I went to college, I started noticing that the great teams I was on, they were helpers. Like everyone was literally helping everybody else. Like it was like the seniors always was giving game to the freshmen, always giving game to the sophomores, working with them after practice, working with them before practice, in film, giving pointers out. And as I started to cultivate that type of mindset, that's when I understood that. I was like, man, the cats I think I'm in competition with at times, they'll work for me and be my like greatest promoters, like and supporters, and they'll do the most for me when they see that like you getting better, like
exactly
in any space you in. And like, so as far as like throwing dimes, like, man, I love helping people. Like I love helping people because I know like you said, we can only go as far as, the people around us. Like if I got 5 people I run with, like my people, all of them finna fly. Like it ain't gonna be no way. Like we all finna go to the same direction. I'm giving you the same game I got. Like and if you got game, you give it to me. And we gonna, keep dishing it back and forth, and then we gonna help everybody else out. Like
exactly. That's
yeah.
how you network, and that's how you're able to build something, like, because everybody has something special in them. Like it don't all gotta be the same, but you can learn something from everyone. So it's like I said, y'all should be assisting each other in life, just like on the court, assisting each other. Like y'all are helping each other. So that's the only way you're gonna get far. You can get far fast with other people. You can really get indoors with other people. That's the thing that people like shut out. They like, oh, I don't want to be a part of anything that has a team or with other people. And it's just like, I mean, it's kind of lonely when you're by yourself when you think about it. Like basketball wouldn't be fun by yourself. Sports wouldn't be fun.
And they say it's lonely at the top though. You always hear that. Like you'd be like, it's lonely at the top, it's lonely at the top. And I think at times, like when you are doing inner work, it gets lonely, right? You be by yourself. Like, you gotta take some time to yourself.
Sometimes you're in the trenches, by yourself.
You in the trenches, like
you're supposed to.
Yeah, you're supposed to. But when you come out the trenches though, you gotta bring the value that you added to yourself to everybody else so that y'all can go faster. It's like the rule of multiplication. Like 2 times 2 gonna equal 4. That was stupid. 2 times 6 gonna equal 12. You know what I'm saying? But 2 plus 6 gonna equal 8. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that even made sense. It's been out in the sun all day, but it made sense in my head. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to, because you got to pass on down the knowledge you get. Like that's exactly the reason why, like, I host a class for trading now on pivots, because I've studied pivots so long where I'm like, I need to share this knowledge with them. So then it's like, this can help you make money faster because I've been through it where I know this much. So here, take my knowledge.
And then what happens? People compensate you for the value.
They're making money on the call. I'm like, okay, like exactly. You just gotta use your product. Like, see, I'm happy y'all took the knowledge from me. It makes me feel like a better person, a better mentor. Like, I just impact somebody's life. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think, like, being a ball hog, I think especially if you have a good team around you, it's stressful. But when you get to divvy out other things, like Kobe, when he was by himself, Kobe was stressed out.
He was stressed.
He was knocking it down on 5 people though.
Yeah, like
done.
It's 62 points. We winning, but we going to the first round and getting knocked out.
And Smush Parker got 5 points. Smush Parker got 5 points that game. Kwame Brown got 2.
Right. That's stressful. But like when Paul Gasol came, Paul Gasol and Bynum and Odom came and he can divvy out some of the work, and everybody win. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they won championships when he started divvying out the work. When he's scoring 30, when he's scoring 40, when he had to score 81.
There ain't no I in team, but there is a me, like Kobe said, and it start with me.
Yeah, he did say that.
But he was stressful when he was stressed out with them teams, though.
It start with him, like he said. Start from the top, though, for real. Like you gotta go hard. It start from the top because you're the example, and they're gonna follow your example. So if you're going hard, they're like, dang, why am I going hard? Like it results like that because they going hard.
It does.
Smush couldn't go hard. Smush couldn't go hard.
Hey, but you know what? That's necessary though. Like you gotta, like, as the leader, like you do have to have that understanding of I am the leader. Like you do need to know that this team is gonna live and die off my energy. Like I do believe that you got to know that as a true leader. But at the same time, no, if you really a leader like that, which is what Kobe found out, which Phil Jackson taught, is you gonna make sure this team is given the same energy, Shanice, that you given. And maybe even more in certain areas because they got to take a backseat to you because they know that you the shooter, you the killer. So I got to be able to be a supreme role player. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was something I really had to understand as I got older and older in basketball, because it's hard being a leader because you're going to be the most hated because you're going to care so much that you're going to say something each time something go wrong. Like, hey, I need you here. Like, hey, I need you to do this. Like, you're the bad person now, or you trying to tell me what to do. Like, no, I just want to win.
Why you always got something to say just to me? It's just me. I feel like you always say it to me. He's like, ain't
like nobody's picking on you. I just want to win. Like, and if I gotta be the person to say something, or I gotta be the bad guy to get stuff right, I'm okay with that. Like, I don't mind being the bad guy if that means we are going to have a better outcome. Like, we're going to win. okay, then. And I found that on all my teams. Okay, I've seen a few. But I found that out on all my teams, like literally, like it's like at first when I get on the team, it's like I'm kind of the bad guy because I'm the person that's saying the most because I care so much.
Yeah.
And then I become the good guy because we're actually starting to win. Everybody's like, oh, that's why she's so psycho. Yes. This is why I'm so psycho because I want to win, don't you?
Yeah.
Not everybody.
But you really got to understand it. Like, I'm going to be the bad guy. All right, cool. Like, let's get to it. Like, that's me.
Jay Jones right, though. Not everybody want that, though.
Not everybody wants that.
But greatness makes the mediocre people want to leave. Mediocre people make great people want to leave. So some gonna shape. Somebody gonna, you know what I'm saying? Whoever has more energy, whoever has the most energy cultivated on that team is gonna be what dominates. So that's why, you know, hey, that's how I go. That's how I go.
Unfortunately, but yeah. And I know I don't want to be around anyone that's being mediocre because I don't want that to rub off on me. Like, I remember back in the day, I used to like be a procrastinator, and I used to hate like the fact that I even flaunted that. So I'm like, that's not even cute, Shanice. Like, that's not cute that you procrastinate on your stuff. Like, get on top of your game. So I got a planner, plan my stuff out, plan my week out. I looked at my planner today actually, because I had a call with somebody, and I seen this call at 8. So when you called me, I already was prepared.
You already knew
and everything because I was already heading over here to my business partner house because this weekend we planning for like a lock-in. So we're like getting everything together for everyone. So yeah, busy.
Tapped in though. 100%.
Like, I'm not playing with them.
Yeah, can't. Because if it costs what it costs, man. If we want results, and we learned that from athletics, man, you gotta put that consistent effort in. You gotta be, you know, telling the world, telling the universe that I want this. Like, I want this.
Constantly, affirmations.
Like, showing up. I'm showing up every day. All this action I'm taking, like something about to shake. Like Nate says, something about to shake. Something gonna shake. Something gonna shake.
Even being like humble and, you know, like being able to humiliate yourself online or do stuff that you wouldn't normally do. Just the fact, like, you get out your comfort zone. Like, I never talked about trading before online. I made a whole YouTube. My first video was about trading because I was like, I want to get out my comfort zone. So I'm going to do something that scares the crap out of me.
Yep.
And then it made it so much easier after that. I was like, I feel good now.
Yeah. They say the things that you fear, my bad, Jay Jones, but they say things you fear, the things you really got to run towards. They say if you're afraid of it, that means you really got to do it now. Like, not only do you got to do it, but you got to do it ASAP. Like, you can't even wait, because once you do it, you're going to release yourself. Like, it's like now you give yourself some more courage moving forward in life. So, yeah, that's crazy you said it.
I was saying now because I'm saying I'm doing that right now because, you know, I did not want to be on this podcast, but I love it now. I love it.
He didn't want to do the podcast.
You want to be on the podcast?
He didn't want to do the podcast.
I'm not a talker. I'm not really in the camera.
Oh, boo. Well, you know, you got me. I'll talk to my ear off.
That's my dog, though. I had to do it because, like, you know, we just work well together. Like, we got a team. Like, we've been a team. So it's like we just work well together. So I was like, bro, you doing the podcast, bro. We doing it. Like,
that's basically what he said.
Y'all smooth with it for sure. Both y'all got a smooth voice. It kind of complements each other. So
appreciate that.
Appreciate
that. You fire
K Sloan, Jay Jones. You know how it go.
Man.
Okay. We're on the film evaluation now.
Film eval.
Yeah. Has there been a time in your life when you were given like an opportunity when somebody threw the alley-oop and you go up to catch it and then you fumble the ball out of bounds? So
definitely.
Well, you say definitely. What happened, Shanice?
I think this is at MCC when I think about it too. Like, you know, MCC, they rowdy. Like, it's like, it's like the rivalry. And then like everybody, ooh, 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 ooh. Everybody going in, doing their little chants, cheers. You got the team on the side yelling at you.
Yeah.
And it was at last second. I remember it was right there by the bench and I had the ball and I was trying to go do a layup. I seen exactly where I was going to go. And as I was about to cross over, I just dribbled that thing off my foot and it went out of bounds with like 2 seconds left. I felt so shitty. Like, man. I think I cried for a week straight.
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah, I've been there.
I was so butthurt, like the world ended. And I remember like I was like kind of ashamed to say something because it's like, damn, like I really just lost us the game. Like, but then like I was like, I mean, it ain't like it's a championship game. Like,
yeah, you had to bounce back. You had to bounce back.
You know, now I know next game I'm gonna just come 10 times harder because I'm gonna make up for that L. And actually, we're gonna win the whole year now because that L just made me stronger. And I know what I'm not gonna do in that situation anymore now.
That's a major key, though. That's a major key.
Yeah, like I know I won't be setting it up like this, or I'm gonna go at a different angle, like, or I'm not gonna be like as scared or as intimidated. Like that probably was a time where I was probably like nervous, like I wasn't like 100% sure like what I was doing with the ball. But it's definitely embarrassing, but it's definitely like something as a leader, like it's going to happen. Like you're going to mess up, and you have to accept that you're going to mess up, and you have to be gentle with yourself because a lot of people are scared to even do that. So I look back at it like, dang, Shanice, like you had the courage at least to, you know, give it a go. Yeah. A lot of people wouldn't even did that. So that takes a lot of balls. So I was like, okay. You know, I had to hype myself up. Like, I'm still good. Like, I just dribbled off my foot that one time. It's like I suck or something.
I had a similar situation. Not the end of the game, but it was when we played Drake. We was playing Drake at home in Montana State, and I was a freshman year. Like, I was playing as a freshman, which was crazy. Like, I was mad that I wasn't playing as much as I wanted to, but I was literally playing D1 ball as a freshman. Being ungrateful, I was hot, so I get in garbage time. But it's my time to, you know, it's my time to give me a little clout.
Your time to shine.
My time to shine. So I'm back there and I'm mad. Like, I mean, when I get this ball, I'm gonna run somebody over, this and that, whatever. Man, so we run a run play to the right side. So I drop and I go to get the ball, and the ball came right off my thigh pad and then went straight into the lineman. And then I remember coming to the sideline. It was like my first time really getting like played like that. And the other team got the ball back. And I went to the sideline and I just like looked at my coach, and he was like, he looked at me. I just took my helmet off and I just boom, I just threw it on the ground. And I was like, man, I just messed up everything. Like, I was just so mad. Like, I was just so mad. I could not like let myself calm down. But after that, after fumbling the opportunity, it did get me benched for the rest of the year. But yeah, definitely. That was third game of the season. I saw no more play time at running back. But what I learned, I know it was crazy, it was savage. But we had so many good players though. Like, you know, when you're on a good team with good players and you young, you can't mess up because there's seniors, there's juniors that know what they're doing. Like, we'll take your talented self and we'll wait to play you later because we got time.
You can mess up. Kobe Bryant messed up, but we ain't mentioning Kobe.
Man, I wasn't Kobe. I was, you know what I'm
saying?
Get
in the gym.
I wasn't Kobe.
Get in the gym, sir.
And you're right. I was like,
I was Kobe. You're not gonna bench me.
Compared to that LA team, I was who's come off the bench? I was like Rick Fox.
You was probably Rick Fox.
Nah, he was more consistent. I was Robert Orr, but I was Robert Orr with no threes. That was me. So I was nothing. Like, I was yeah, at that point, yeah. So I had to like understand that, man, dropping that opportunity, I stopped being consistent. Like, I stopped going to practice and working hard every day. Like, I wasn't watching no film on my own. Like, I didn't care. Like, I was like, I know I ain't finna play. And I ended up losing my scholarship. Like, I lost my scholarship. I went backwards. Like, I went down to D3 and then finished there because of situations like that. I lost my confidence. But the next time I got an op, though, I knew that it's going to take consistent action to be that dog that consistently was on the field and that was depended on, because coaches want to have guys they could trust. And that's what life has now shown me as well. Like, people be in positions of power, people be in positions of having massive success because the situation they in trust that they gonna deliver. Like, people not gonna spend money on you if they can't trust to get their return on their investment. People don't be understanding that. Like, it's like, I'm not finna pay you for a service and you don't like. It's like, you don't really bring no value to me and you can't do it consistently. I haven't seen you do it with anybody else. You have no proof. You have no receipts. Well, I'm gonna pay you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I learned through just fumbling opportunities, man. Just trying to rely on my talent. You know what I'm saying? Because we do that sometimes. You try to rely on the fact that you cold a certain area, but shoot, You ain't consistent.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. When it came to film watching, like we watched film like with our coach. They would like have like a class. Like, all right, we're gonna do an hour to watch film.
Yeah.
But I was not the person to go back home and watch film. Like, no, I'm a person like we're doing this for this hour. This is all I'm doing for this hour. Like, I'm 100% focused. You have my attention.
Yeah.
But after this,
I'm gone.
No.
Yeah.
I'll go put up some shots for another hour. Like, I'll do that. But I'm not like sitting here studying like another person. Like, I see what they do. I'm good. Like, I'm more so worried about me. But film is nice because you know, like, someone's weakness or you know what they're doing. But I was definitely not a person that like stayed up all night or all day like studying someone. Like, nope, just that one film session we got or two, whatever we got. When they say film session, I'm there. Other than that, no, don't give me no CD to take home. None of that.
I must have been a narcissist, man. I must have been a narcissist. I used to watch myself. I guess all the
I guess
time.
I could have been better if I probably did, honestly. I could have been 10 times better because I know I would have been better actually if I did because, you know, like we know stuff that was going to make us better, but we still don't do it. So
the battle,
like, unfortunately, that's what we do.
The battle was between you and your head. If you was good,
it's always me versus
you ain't worried about you wasn't worried about the opponent. You was worried about what you was gonna do.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, it's the fact like I feel like when I went on the court to compete against someone, I've already installed that I'm better than you. When I get on the court, I don't care how tall you are, how bigger you are, what school you at. Like I already know I got the skills to say that I'm better than you. So I see what you can do. But you gotta get past me first. Yeah. You gotta get past this A1 defense, ma'am.
Yeah.
You gotta dribble past this full court press. And I don't run out of energy, unfortunately. So I don't care about none of that. I'm on your butt the whole way.
Man, that's true though. I do feel I felt that way too. I think my thing was always like I was always behind when I got to the higher levels of athletics. Like I was always behind because of just I kept getting hurt. I kept having, you know what I mean? Like I kept having situations that put me in a training room. So I had to like get my mind right because it was like my body kept failing me. I was like, man, I gotta learn how to win without being able to run faster. I gotta win without being able to feel my shoulder, without being able to, you know what I'm saying? My back is bothered because football, you know, it's bang bang.
Lord.
So, man, it's bang bang. So we always got something going. Like, so I had to get smart about things. Like I was like, bro, I'm not finna be banging heads with these kids, bro. Like I know they built different. I'm not finna do. I'm not. Nope.
That's like the old head of basketball. They go from dunking and stuff to learning how to do the post move, like how to do the dream shake. They go to Hakeem Elijah one.
Yeah.
Get some game from Hakeem Elijah one. You know what I'm saying?
They be pulling on your shorts and stuff. You be like, bro, get off me, man. Like
get off my shirt.
Yeah, like.
They know all the little things. They do the little things, you know.
Little things.
I thank God that I didn't really like get hurt or have like a major injury. Like the only one I did have was I broke my nose like twice, maybe 3 times. I broke my nose though for sure twice before playing basketball, which was pretty crazy.
Oh, before playing basketball, okay.
No, while playing. So at Harker Heights,
I got one question, Shanice. Did you put the mask on?
Yeah, the Kobe mask.
You had the mask?
We keep talking about that. Look, you keep talking about my dog.
That's live.
That's why I give Kobe that much more props.
Look, you keep talking about my dog.
Bean, got the bean on. You had a mask on? That's dope. That's dope. I would always like what to. She said it was not dope. Was it hot?
It was hot as a motherfucker. It was fogging up. You was in here trying to like squeak it like windshield wipers.
Hey, yeah, it must have been hot. Devin Booker could not hoop once he put that mask.
No, he was not.
You breathe into your mouth, like literally now your throat dry. Like, no, I hate it. I don't think I played with it. I think like I gave it a chance. And I was like, nah, like I'll just sit out.
Like I'm good.
It's not worth it.
Devin Booker, man. Don't even talk about the finals no more.
Mental health. That was mentally messing with me. I had to sit out.
You had to sit out. Yeah. See? Double-edged sword. Double-edged sword.
It's broke. It's on my face and it's broke.
Yeah, like, that is true. That is true.
But that messed me up too because I messed up like, you know, like in high school, people ain't nice. So I was like, I'm already, halfway cutting it to the cute side. I need my nose back perfect. So I told the doctor, like,
bro,
don't mess
Shanice
it up.
wild, bro.
Don't mess it up.
Don't mess it up.
That's what it comes with being that type of savage though. When you in that court, man, you don't get given that A1 defense. That A1 defense might hit you with that forearm to your nose. Like, hey, back up.
It was an elbow both times. It was an elbow.
That's how it be, man.
Man, that was crazy.
But Jay Jones, you gave us this topic though, bro, big bro. So what's good with the opportunity though? Which ones you? Yeah.
Man, I told you about this one earlier, Kerry. It wasn't even sports. It was money. My aunt used to always give me opportunities in stocks. She would tell me about stocks when I was 18. I had a little savings account. And I was like, I'm not spending money on this crazy stuff. I'm not wasting my money, I'm 18 years old. I saw this stock go from about $4 to about $100 and something dollars in amount, probably like 7 years. Yeah, I don't even remember the name. Like, I don't even remember, bro. But I just watched it go up. And she told me to put like 100 shares in there when it was $4. I had a couple thousand. I'm 18, but I'm thinking $2,000 is like $1 million. I'm not about to waste my money on a stock. Man, I just gradually watched this stock go up and up. And now that I'm, my age, I'm like, dang, just think of how much money I would have made.
Yeah.
Off of just listening to my.
It's okay. Like, you'll still have plenty of more opportunities.
Oh yeah, and that's what I learned from. Now I'm a stock, like, I'm an investor. Hey, So I lost out on some money, but now I learned from it. I study stocks now. I kind of know what I'm doing. I try to get everybody else to join me in investing. So, but it hurt when you realize how much money you could have had at 18 years old.
Like,
I guess I would have been about 25 years old. It was 7 years later. But
you got a lesson. That lesson made you better. Because if you would have never did that, then you would never probably cared about stocks as much as you do now. So it's like every lesson really be for the better. Like, it might hurt. But it makes you 10 times stronger. Like, you like, all right, well, shoot, now I'm gonna get way more money because now I know like what I'm looking for, what I'm doing. Like, that's the beauty and like just learning. Like, I just love it.
Yeah, in every situation, you got everything to gain and nothing to lose. You always got something to gain. And like, I know, Jay Jones, you lost some money, so when you pay attention, big bro. When you pay attention. When you lose that bread, you gonna pay attention next time. So
investing, that it comes with it though. Like, that's investing. You're not always going to win. That's the thing. So once you understand that, it's like a game. But if you're like a person that's like, ooh, I gotta hold on to every little dime, you're probably not gonna like investing. Like, it's not gonna be your thing.
Yeah, y'all the big money movers though. That's why I keep good people around me. What, bro?
You last podcast you was talking about. I make way more money than I need.
Here we go.
I still like get that cash app.
Bro,
I'm
a minimalist in regards to what I spend. That's why I said that, Shanice. I don't spend a lot of money. I'm not a spender.
You're budgeting.
I don't spend.
I'm gonna send you my cash app.
No, don't send me your cash app. I ain't got enough money for you.
I'm gonna send you my cash app.
No, for real.
Not for real. 4 times the bread I got moving around on somebody's market. Like, I ain't. Y'all got y'all money going up, and you know what I'm saying. Swiss.
I got Zelle, Venmo, whatever you need, brother. I'll send it to you.
Y'all be on that different currency. I ain't got. I'm just saying. I got money to live. I got enough. I'm good. He gonna keep saying that though. He gonna keep saying I'm balling out of control. Because I said I had my money and I need it. But I do, though. I really do feel like that.
And then you should definitely invest in that case. Like, that's more of a reason to invest.
Shanice, I'm investing now.
I'm in the game.
I'm in the game. Get on your head real quick. Like, you say it like that. And then you need to go ahead and let it start making more money. Pile up for you.
You know what? I think I'm trying to find something I'm willing to, like, really, become an expert in, you know what I'm saying? Like, just spend my time to really get, because I know like everybody got their thing, you know what I'm saying? Because Jay Jones, he loves stocks, and I know you doing what you're doing with the HFX, and like, I feel like for me, I want to invest the right amount of time in it, because if I take the loss, I want it to be on me. Like, I don't want to be mad at nobody else. Because
I mean, you're the only one that'll be risking your money, so you can't be mad at nobody else but yourself. Nobody's like doing it to you. You're doing it on yourself. Like you're the one pressing the button. Like
That's true. That's true. But I just feel like if I call you my mentor, right, and I'm like trusting you, and you lead me wrong, I'm gonna say
it's your fault.
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying I was dumb, and I'm not gonna put. I don't trust him in here to make no decision that he ain't fully invested in. So once he's ready, we ready. You dig what I'm saying?
Okay, I definitely get that because having the right mentor is definitely something that is important, especially when you're going on a new adventure because you don't know everything. You need somebody that at least know more than you or know the in and outs of something because how are you going to grow? And somebody's supposed to lead you and they can't lead you.
Right. That's true.
Like that's definitely highly recommended. So do your research on your mentor before you get like a mentor or jump into something and you need a mentor. Do your research because you need to make sure that mentor is about what they say they're about.
Yeah, because they be out here faking the funk, man. They be out here. Yeah, I already know.
They talk a good game.
They talk a good game, but man, we was giving our game though. That's what we was doing. And Shanice, we appreciate you tapping in with us. You know what I'm saying? High level conversation. I feel like my energy is on 10. You brought it.
No, for real.
Yeah, I'm ready to drop 37 right now in one quarter. That's the third quarter though, because the fourth quarter I gotta sit down. My knees need some ice. But no real talk. I ain't even playing. But yeah, man, it's been a good one.
I appreciate y'all for reaching out. That was super, super sweet of you, and I just love the opportunity to help other people. So I'm open anytime you want me to like help or speak to anyone, especially about especially like the kids, the Black community. I'm all down about helping them. Because we all have something valuable that could help them in the long run. Like, it's their life, they're in control. I just can't wait to help everyone. Honestly, like it's just so fun.
Nah, we gonna get that going. Drop your IG. You know what I'm saying, your Twitter. All that.
Okay, yeah. Follow me at Hot Pink Cooper, HOTPINKHOOPER. And that's on IG. And then once you go there, you'll see my other page, Bougie Niece, which that's my modeling page because I do my modeling. So I have like my exclusive photos on there. And then you'll be able to see my link tree on there too, where it'll take you to like my YouTube, my Twitter, my Facebook. You can also see how I trade, my trading page, like my businesses. Clean Posse is on there. That's my business page too. So you can find all that on my main page, Hot Pink Cooper.
Yeah.
I have all my links on there, literally.
Yeah. Appreciate that. We gonna have the people tapping in, man. And man, Jay Jones, that's another one, bro.
Hey, hold on, don't close it because Granny over the stove. I gotta let people know I'm about to go eat. It's late, but I mean, you want to
man, boy, you country, boy. You country. You can still get happy about food. Jay Jones gets the happiest about food.
What you mean? Everybody should get happy about food. You tripping?
Nah, I ain't never seen nobody like my brother right here. He started sweating. He started. Man, he loves a quality good meat, man.
The meat switch.
Hey, the meat switch be